Oh. Oh, this is terrifying. How does John Green do this every week? Okay, so this video is essentially an addendum to a comic I did a while ago, 3 months ago. If you haven't read the comic, go and do that. I'll put the link in the description. It's very short. It's like one screen. It won't take you very long to read it. It took me ages to make it, but stop beating yourself up, Jesus. I don't think there's much call for a preamble here, so I'll just come right out and state my points. I think Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus is a damn good song. Honestly, I made a comic in which I essentially come out as a fan of a song, and some people might be confused because it's me and it's not the kind of music that I typically like, and I wanted to take some time to explain why, and I figured a video would be the best way to do that, because it's difficult to do music criticism via a sequential art, especially when you are as bad at drawing as I am. So here we are. Now, I can't talk about a song without mentioning the music video first. It's the reason why I checked the song out in the first place. It's broken Vevo viewing records left and right, and even if you haven't seen the video yourself, you're probably at least aware of the controversy surrounding it. And so, a few weeks after it premiered, a few weeks after seeing countless screenshots on my Tumblr dashboard, I just decided on a whim to check it out, just to see what all the fuss was about. And I have to say, it's almost a great video as well. The shot where Miley's sort of singing straight into the camera, just putting so much effort and energy into the performance. Great, wonderful. The shot of the wrecking ball slamming through the concrete walls as a metaphor for the breakdown of this relationship. Great. The shot where Miley licks a sledgehammer in a heavily sexualized manner. Not so great. And then there's... yeah. My problem with these scenes isn't necessarily the pornographic nature of them, which is, a topic of discussion that many articles and many blogs have covered pretty well over the last couple of months. No, my problem is that they don't really fit in with the theme of the song, or the tone of the song, or the lyrics of the song. And I've seen as well the director's cut of the video, which is also available to watch online. That contains absolutely none of those scenes at all, which it's just Miley singing straight to the camera, like one unbroken shot. And because of that, I think it's reasonable to presume that those shots were probably included at the insistence of Miley and her management. And I know that that's the image that they're going for right now and all of that other PR stuff, but I think it's a problem when that stuff overshadows what's really important. And what's important to me is the song, especially when it's as good as this one, so let's talk about that. The first thing I notice about the song is how simple it is from a production point of view. There's very little instrumentation in the verses, and even in the choruses, the synths are loud, but they're slightly held back to let the vocals do the heavy lifting. And this is something it shares with Miley's previous single, We Can't Stop, which yeah. Because this is the thing, the subtle melodies, in that case, they made the party at the centre of that song sound just really boring and depressing.
If you're not ready to go home, can I get a hell no?
But here, it fits right in with the lyrics. And it's the lyrics that sold it to me in the end. Especially this line. I think in just about any other song, that line would probably be I will always love you. But by using want instead of love, it reveals more about the relationship being sung about, and the song is no longer simply about a bog standard breakup. It's about the breakdown of a relationship that was built upon lust rather than love. There was a spark early on that we just had to act on, And although perhaps we should have been more mindful of the possible consequences, I just never felt so strongly about someone before. And that's why it's been difficult for me to pick up the pieces now we're finished. I'm clearly cherry picking lines that support my reading, but really it's best to just read the lyrics as a complete song. And I can't help but admire the way that they give a perfect overview of this relationship from beginning to the messy, messy end. And it's easy to put yourself in the shoes of the narrator too, which is always a good thing when it comes to torture songs like this. Of course, great lyrics can only take you so far if the singer can't put any emotion behind their performance. And you certainly get that in this song.
I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love. All I wanted was to break you off. All you ever did was wreck me. I came in like a
She just kills it. I think that's fantastic. That's a performance and a half. I mean, she's restrained on the verses and just absolutely letting loose on the chorus, and all the way through singing with conviction. And whether the song was actually written about one of Miley's past relationships is debatable, particularly when the song is written by 5 separate people. But, she's clearly putting something of herself into her delivery. And really that's what a song like this requires. If you can't believe in what the singer is singing about because they sound detached, then the song just falls flat on its face. But when the singer puts the work in, these songs soar, much like a wrecking ball on the upswing. That was awful, I'm sorry. Okay, I have to admit, it's not my favourite song. It's not my favourite breakup song, that would be this one.
I never knew you, you never knew me. Say hello, goodbye.
It's not even my favourite song that happens to be called Wrecking Ball, that would be this one.
My life's an open book. You read it on the radio.
But it's so good. One of the best pop songs of the year, I think. And one I think more people need to actually listen to. So if you can, I suppose this is a plea from me on a personal level at the end of this video. When it comes to watching the video, just ignore the new controversy, dismiss the tabloid level reporting, or, if you can't do that, then wear a blindfold and concentrate on what really matters, which is the music, of course. Alternatively, just go to Spotify and then completely take the video out of the equation. That's much simpler. I probably should have led with that one. But, well, there we go. I don't know how to end this video.
Put down the wrecking ball. Don't let a child